Welcome to Two Guys, One Mic. Oh, sorry. Welcome to Peeling the Banana, episode 23. Why not have a little humor? Today, my special guest, Dan Kawanishi. And you know what? He's not even 100% Japanese. What else are you?
I'm half Austrian.
Holy fuck.
Where is that, right? Where is Austria?
Dan, yeah. Where's Austria, Dan? Because right now we're in Czech.
We're in Czech.
So welcome to Czech, guys. Welcome to Třebíč. Fellow teammate of the Nuclears right here. Utility guy. Plays infield. Probably won't play the outfield. But you never know. We're short. We only played with one extra bench guy last night. We had 8 pitchers in the dugout. One extra position player. So anything could happen. But Dan, can you tell us where Austria is? Give us a little geography lesson.
What is underneath Czech Republic?
So south?
South, yeah. It is next to Germany, Czech Republic, Italy. What else we got?
Does it border Germany?
Yes.
Like the southern part of Germany?
Yes.
Okay. Because Czech borders most of Germany, right? As far as the eastern border?
So from Austria, we got in the north Czech. Northwest, we got Germany. West, we got Switzerland and Liechtenstein. In the south, we got Italy. And in the east, we got Hungary and Slovenia, I think. I'm not sure if it's here.
So you would say Czech is like, not Central Europe, but like East Central Europe.
It is East Central, yeah.
Probably the most east before you start going into Eastern Europe / Middle East.
Yeah. It is the west of the Eastern Europe.
Yeah. And it's not your first time in Czech, right?
No,
since you guys are bordering countries, I feel like you started your career as a professional baseball player. You've been coming up here a lot to get into the Extraliga, which, how would you compare it to the professional league, club leagues out in Austria?
It's way different.
How's the competition?
It's way better here in Czech Republic. The average fastball here is, 85 or something.
Yeah.
There's like, 78, 79, 80.
Damn.
The fastest pitchers of the imports get up to max 85, I think.
And what is the top league in Austria called?
That's a good question.
You don't even know.
Baseball Bundesliga.
Okay. Now in my career, I'm kind of just enjoying my travels and trying to play overseas. Would you consider me playing there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Something to think about. That's all. Yeah.
It's fun, yeah. Especially, it depends on where in Austria you are, but in Vienna, there's a lot more to do than Třebíč.
Okay, now there was just thinking Finkston ball, which the BBJO and all those guys kind of throw on. How far is Attnang from? You're from Vienna, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is that?
2.5, 3 hour ride.
Damn. Because I was trying to get there this weekend, but due to our rain delay and change of game, I obviously couldn't. But we were also looking at train rides and bus rides, and it was 4 or 5, even 7 hour rides just to get from Třebíč. Because you have to go through Brno, and then Brno to Vienna to somewhere else, and then to so I mean,
Třebíč is in a weird spot.
Kind of in, it's kind of in no man's land. Like you have to go through. I guess train-wise, you have to go through.
Hours.
Right?
If I take the train or the bus, it's 4 or 5, I think.
Okay. Yeah, but that's only because you're making so many stops.
Yeah.
Right. Now, your mom's Japanese, your dad's Austrian.
Yes.
Is it tradition for you to keep the Japanese last name, or like how did that come up? Because why don't you have an Austrian?
That's a good question.
I
once asked my dad, why did you take my mom's last name? He said, because she's already living in Austria, so she moved completely from Japan to living in Austria now. So he said, why not take her name? So at least you can have, keep something.
Yeah, I mean, but you already got the eyes, so I mean. It's not good enough.
That's, later effect.
So mom's Japanese, from Japan, right? Born and raised.
Yes.
Dad is born and raised Austrian.
Yes.
But you speak German.
I do. And Japanese.
So and you speak Japanese.
Yes.
And you speak English.
I do.
So 3 languages. Do you speak any more? Do you know a little Czech? I try. I think we try.
I can say some basic stuff. I can order stuff. I can have hey, what's up? How you doing? That's it.
But there is no correlation or similarities from German and Czech, right? There's there's nothing, not even other than yes and no.
Sometimes maybe when they say something, I kind of get, oh, that's the same, word as in German.
I mean, but it's a very basic word.
Yeah.
It's gotta be basic.
Yes.
Right? I mean, and then you didn't really have to go to school for any of it other than English, right? Like you learned Japanese from your mom's side. You learned German from your dad's side.
Well, I went to primary school in Vienna. It's called the Japanese, how's it called?
The Japanese school for wannabe Austrians.
Vienna Japanese school or something. I forgot. But at least, I went there for 5.5 years, which is the primary school. Okay. And then after that, I transferred to an Austrian junior high school.
Is there a big Asian influence in Austria or Vienna?
A lot of tourists, I would say.
Okay, so tourists.
Yeah. And a lot of
restaurants
Japanese
too,
musicians.
Right? Oh, shit. Why aren't you one?
Huh?
Why aren't you a musician? Probably be a better career than baseball. You fucking fail all the time in baseball. Worst career, guys, baseball.
That's true.
But then again, it's the best career because you could fail a lot and be the most successful. It's ridiculous how it works, right? When did you start playing baseball?
When I was 7 or 8 years old.
Did you wake up one day and was like, Dad, I want to play baseball? Or did Dad and Mom just be like, I want you to be the next Otani?
It was my mom's idea. So in the primary school, some other kids were playing baseball. And at that time, I had no interest in any sports. I was playing soccer sometimes with friends, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, hey, they're playing baseball. I said, it's fucking boring.
The typical answer is fucking boring. Ain't that the truth?
So, that's where kind of stopped for once. But then the next summer or winter, whenever it was, we went to Japan. And we got these, famous pitching machines in Japan. We call it batting centers, which is pitching machine just pitches 21 pitches per $5 or something.
Like it's a do-it-yourself, one click and it pitches itself.
Yeah.
Is it the one now that you see the guy throwing the pitch?
Yes. Okay. And my mom took me there. I said, hey, that's actually pretty fun. And then we went back to Austria. And the next summer I started playing baseball, and then never stopped.
Never stopped since 7, so you're 13 years in.
Yes.
Give or take 14.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
And you're only freaking 20. Yeah. He's only 20, and you're about to you're finishing most of the season here. Unfortunately, we're going to miss you, right, in last couple weeks.
The playoffs.
Because you're going to go to America, and you're going to go to college, and you're going to try and pursue the professional route that way.
We'll see.
I think you can do it. Do you have any questions for me about America?
America.
I'm not American because I'm Hawaiian, born and raised on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. It was illegally overthrown, if you didn't know that, by the U.S., yes.
Oh, shit.
I don't know the exact year, but it was an illegal overthrow of our queen. And to this day, we do have a group of Hawaiians fighting for our freedom back. So we can get into the whole politics of that, but I really don't want to, and I really don't know much about it, but that's the basics. Was your
family affected by my people?
My grandma was like 7 or 8 maybe when Pearl Harbor happened.
Yeah.
The attack on Pearl Harbor. Probably had, I don't know much about my great-grandparents and how they went through it, but shoot, if they all died, I wouldn't be here. So, I mean, obviously, obviously my family's okay. Yeah. But I'll tell you who's not okay is all RIP people down at the bottom of that fucking bay. Still stuck in that submarine and the ship, so. Yeah, sad time. But yeah, do you have any questions about? Get recruited for that? Because I don't even think I heard of that one. I've heard of University of Northern Arizona, like.
Yes.
And as far south, I go to University.
Last year, maybe 2 years ago in winter, I started to look into American colleges, and one of our Austrian national team players, Sami Hako, I asked him, "Hey, how did you, get to your college?" And that's when it kind of all started. 3 weeks later, the coach from the college where he went to randomly texted me on WhatsApp, "Hey Dan, I would like to have you on my team." And I was
Just
like,
as simple as
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And I said, "Yo, what happened?" Like, I didn't even ask Sammy, the
Did he
Austrian
see
guy.
video? Did he see?
He saw my
stats?
He saw my stats from the 2022 U18 European Championships.
Okay.
Yeah, I went off. I hit like 530, I think.
And that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I was like 11 for 21 or something.
Just something stupid. You just couldn't get up. Dan couldn't get up.
I don't know how that happened. It was well, yeah. After that, he texted me. He would like to have me on his college. Didn't work out last year, unfortunately. None of the other colleges didn't work out, even though I, posted on Twitter, sent emails, whatever. And then this year again, a couple weeks ago, actually, texted me, "Hey, how about this year?" And I said, "Yeah, this year is good." And
So last year couldn't work, which
Yeah.
could have been your first year
Yes.
at this school. Because why?
just
timing kind of thing, or scholarship money.
scholarship money.
Okay.
Yeah, as an international student, it gets pretty
You're right.
expensive.
It's difficult to bring you in with, like, is there a whole travel process of like you having to get a work visa or something?
I get
some sort
student
of
visa.
immigration thing.
Student visa. I-20, I think it's called.
Dude, I don't know. You should know. You're the.
Yeah, I just applied for it, so
Okay.
it should call it 20.
Well, I mean, with our immigration policy now,
Yeah.
you can go over there without anything. Just say, "Hey, I want to work on the farms." And they're like, "Sure, we'll put you in a 5-star hotel, and you get fucking $1,000 a month." Shit. So you're gonna go to school.
Yeah.
And it's only for 1 year or 2 years.
2 years is a JUCO.
So it's a JUCO. Okay. And then after JUCO, you're technically eligible for the draft.
Yes.
You go off. You have good years. You might even be eligible after 1 year, I think,
Oh, yeah.
at a JUCO. I'm just based off your age. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. So
True.
your future in professional baseball is looking bright and fast. Like, it's gonna come quick, because once you're in America, shit happens quick. Everything here is like really chill and slow, right? Like the lifestyle in Europe, I've noticed, is very chill. It's very relaxed. It's habitual. It's routine.
Mm-hmm.
Until you get to like a city where like Prague or maybe like Vienna, like bigger cities in Europe, it's more city life, more hectic, more craziness, more tourists, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
How have you enjoyed your time here, though? Because this is your first year, right?
Třebíč?
Yeah, Třebíč.
Třebíč is my first year. It's awesome.
But where's the furthest you've explored?
Baseball-wise?
No, in Třebíč.
And Třebíč, the KFC over there.
One fast food restaurant. One, it's about a quarter mile that way, which would be, what, south? Is that south? Because I feel every time we travel
It
somewhere,
is south, yeah.
we go this way and that way, and then I don't know, I get lost.
That's the south, because Vienna's over there, so it's south.
Vienna's that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so south. Okay, so we have one KFC. Our other import pitcher, Cameron Liss, he said he tried it the other day, and it was actually pretty bussin'. So,
It's pretty good. I haven't even gone to the city yet.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a small town vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know me. I start my days early. I know you like to get going, so I'm always open to go walk down there after we go do our workouts and stuff. So, invites there, dude. Just gotta hit me up. But I have yet to try the KFC. Now that you mention it, maybe I'll get that for dinner. But then again, there's a Chinese restaurant right at Albert's. Their chicken vegetable with rice.
I haven't tried it before.
Holy fuck.
Is it good?
I mean, you know Chinese food, bro.
I know Japanese food.
Yeah, but Asian food, I mean, like the sauces and the style.
The Asians in Europe are kind of, fake Asian food, I would say.
Well, and we're also landlocked, so it's like I always think of Asian food as more seafood style.
Yeah.
Other than like chicken teriyaki or like Vietnamese where you get pho or like the banh mi stuff.
When you go to Prague, there's
you know a spot?
Yeah.
Like by the Eagles, because we go to Eagles.
No,
next
it's
week. So we got an adventure.
It's rather close to Temple, I think.
Probably the other freaking side of town.
Yeah. It's called Sapa, and there's it's basically like a small Vietnamese town.
Well, those are usually so it's almost like a Chinatown, but Vietnamese town.
Yeah. You can even get married in there, apparently.
Dude,
so
I would be down. Wait, you can get married?
Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
No.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Well, all right.
But the following there's
fall or summer rolls or like what is? Okay. Which one do you get?
Fall.
No, but do you get the tofu? Do you get the brisket? Do you get the mix? Do you get the
chicken pho with with breadsticks?
Breadsticks. Carrots?
No.
Is it meat?
No, it's bread.
Breadsticks.
You dunk it in the soup.
Oh, it's okay. I thought they put breadsticks in the soup. No, it's on the side.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're the true Asian blood. I'm part Asian, but
one of the Asian.
But you're 50% shit.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to your biggest baseball role model, someone that I should never say you want to be because you always want to be yourself and you want to be the best you can be. But who is someone that kind of motivates you to always want to be better and be the best Dan Kawanishi?
Well, when I started...
Ichiro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah! Ichiro #1!
When I started watching baseball, getting into baseball, all I knew was Ichiro and Matsui Hideki, Godzilla.
Dude, you're 20 and you know the old school guys. How cool is that?
Well, that was, they were all late in the prime. I think.
I mean, but what? You're 20.
Let's say Ichiro's 45, I think.
Dude, you had to be 5 when they were in their prime.
Yeah. And I didn't know baseball.
And you didn't know it yet. So you got to watch Matsui, Ichiro towards the end of their careers. The last couple years, maybe.
Yeah. I know Ichiro with the Yankees and Marlins. I didn't see him in the Mariners, I think. I have a jersey.
Signed?
Ichiro? No, unfortunately not. I have it somewhere.
What do you think Ichiro does? I mean, obviously he's coaching still.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think he does on his free time?
Train every day.
You think so? Do you think he could still play in the big leagues? Actually compete and probably hit at least 280? I think he could for some weird reason. Dude, that guy's a magician with the bat.
Maybe 240.
He's got over, if you count Japanese and American...
Over 4,000?
Oh, he has almost 5,000. I think he surpasses Pete Rose.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I don't think that guy hit under 300 any of his seasons, right?
No. Which is crazy.
How do you think he would go? How do you think the at-bat would go against Paul Skeens? or a healthy Otani? Do you think Ichiro gets 3 out of 10?
Prime Ichiro?
10 at bat? No, prime. No, now. It's got to be now. Almost 50. Ichiro now, you give 10 at bats to Otani, 10 at bats against Skeens. Does he get at least 3 hits against those guys?
I would say 2 hits
Ooh,
plus 4 balls put in play, which could be, on.
Okay, so possible find me the hole
Yeah.
kind of hits. I like those odds, which means nowadays you can hit 200 in the big leagues, but I mean you put up some on base percentage, you put up some power numbers, and shoot, you got yourself a career. Like average, they don't fucking give a fuck about average. They want power numbers, on base. I don't know. That's it. I can't think of anything else.
What stats do you care about?
What stats do I care about? How many times I hit the ball hard? That's what I care about. Screw the numbers. I know I'm a better player than what my online stats say that's on paper. So, like, fuck numbers, but I'm doing something right. If I'm on year 13 of professional baseball, still playing, somebody still wants me, I got to put a jersey on, I got to put cleats on. So I'm doing something right. But the stats I care about now is my quads. Not quads. I don't really have quads, but quads. Because I told you, I was like, all I care about is quads. You're like, what the fuck is quads? It's like quality at bats, baby. Barrel to baseball. That's it. And that's what we all need to be focused on. One pitch at a time. Find a barrel to baseball. Easy and smooth. That's it. Good pitch to hit. What do you think when you go up to bat?
Smash that baseball. It depends, It depends on the situation. But usually I'm a leadoff hitter, so I just go first pitch, fastball, middle in, I'm fucking hacking.
If it's anywhere in the zone, right?
Yeah.
In that one zone.
I'll do that until it's 2-0. And then after that, if he goes not a ball, I just wait until, automatic take until I get a strike.
When do you think your at-bats become really competitive? Like, when do you feel yourself and your mind and your body really sink into the ground, into that batter's box, to be like, all right, it's time to fucking just compete and battle? Like,
after one strike.
And you're just
like before it's, it's basically taking the beat. Like 0-0, 1-0, 2-0, you're just like a nice, easy, smooth BP swing. Yeah.
Looking for one pitch, one zone.
Yeah. Depends on the situation.
Now,
if that guy as a third needs to score or so, right?
Right.
But
usually, situation.
Usually it's until I have a strike, it's, my at bat.
Now, what about 3-1? Because you said
3-1.
It's if you get one strike, are you really gonna just?
I'm really passive.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
I'll be honest. 3-1 is the most difficult count for me because I get 2 passes in the count.
Do you think out of all 3-1 contacts in play, do you have more off the end rollovers or more jam shots? We're not going to count the 3-1 hits and 3-1 missiles.
I think
but
jammed flyouts.
Because you were tentative on your swing and kinda...
I think with 3-1 I just start to think too much. So I'd rather have a 2-0 than a 3-1.
What do you think though? Like, is it you just like the pitch has to be just so perfect that you kind of blank out and you just see a pitch over the plate and you swing?
So let's say count is 3-0. And then he gives me a fastball right in the middle. I take it.
Yeah.
And then I start to think, hey, is he going to come back with a fastball?
As you should.
He should. Or is he going to give me, I don't know, one of his curveball sliders?
Fuck. So you start getting off the fastball. Yeah. Like, is he going to fuck with me here?
That's what I think.
That's tough.
3-1.
And that's almost every hitter's problem. We always second guess and try to play the whole cat and mouse game against the pitcher in our own head.
Yeah.
Instead of what Pete Rose says, you have to be ready to hit the pitcher's fastest pitch. And 100% of the time, it's a fastball. Because if you're looking for a curveball and he throws you a cock shot middle, buttery backspin barrel, biscuit pop right down the middle, you're not ready for it.
It's going to bite you.
And you're either swinging and everyone in the dugout, bye! or you break your fucking bat.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, fucked. Then you're really fucked because then you got 2 strikes. You just went from 3-0 to 3-2, and now you're probably swinging at whatever the next pitch is, no matter if it's 10 feet dirt ball in front of you or 5 feet above your head, because you're just gone. You just gave up the at bat once you took your mentality off the fastball.
Mm.
So kids, stay on the fastball. Dan, what is your favorite position to play?
Shortstop.
I would like to see you play shortstop every once in a while.
I do in the U23s.
No, but I want to see extra league. I don't know how.
We got Batsky and Miller there.
Mita's hurt.
Sure, but Batsky's there.
Until that guy who rakes, until that guy comes back.
Yeah.
I would like to see a little switcheroo every once in a while. Because second base, it looks boring. Like, nobody hits it to Dan. Because everyone, I think, sees you at second is like, don't hit it to the guy.
I got 2 ground balls yesterday.
Yeah, but they were, like, easy.
Easy.
He had one, like, here,
Yeah.
that one, and then I think he had one, like, a nice hopper, and then maybe one.
The one up the middle.
Yeah.
Uplands. But that's it, yeah.
That was it. But the previous games, I don't think you got one, mate. Yeah.
At second base, no. At third base, every now and then, yeah.
Yeah. Third base, yeah. All right, so you're shortstop by trait. Would you ever want to pitch?
I used to pitch.
What happened?
I stopped pitching.
You didn't like it? It was boring? Or
No, man.
you knew once
So-
you got older, it's like, shoot, I pitched and I got to sit and wait, and that's not fun.
Nah, it's so I was pitching until the youth. So the 14 and under, I was always pitching.
This is in Austria?
Yes,
Okay.
in Austria. And then once we turned 15, we were able to participate with the men's team to practice.
Okay.
And when I was 15 in Austria, I played the second league in Austria. And then I played every game as a shortstop only, because the manager wanted me to have me as a shortstop in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, I stopped pitching. I did pitch every now and then, maybe like 3 times a year in total. So my last competitive pitching appearance was 3 years ago, I think. When I was 17.
So you just turned into a straight athletic position player.
I mean, last year when we were down by, I don't know, 18 runs, I got to pitch.
Right. Same as me. I get to do the teams getting blown out, save the bullpen kind of deal, right? And then we go in and we shove. And it's like, pitchers, how hard is it really?
Yeah.
You throw it over the middle. The guy isn't going to hit the ball, or it's going to be an out because you play the percentages, and more than 70% of the time, because guys are not that good.
Pitching is easy.
Pitching is easy. Throw it over the middle. It's the mentality. You will it to go over the plate. Because that's all you do. You do it in warm-up. All you should be doing is focus on chest, play catch.
Yeah.
Chest and head. That's it. How hard is it? Seriously, if you focus, how hard is it? Once you start thinking, once you start putting a little doubt and fear in your mind, like, I gotta face this guy again. No, fuck that. You're the greatest human on the damn mound. Because hitting is hard. How many times you swing at a cock shot and you miss it? You either miss it, you pop it up, you roll it over.
Too many times.
Exactly. It's hard, pitchers. Just throw strikes. We got one hit by a guy throwing 80 poo the other day. One hit. Complete game shutty. And he probably threw 70% strikes. That's all right. Pitchers got nothing to say. Just do it. Just throw strikes. As a fielder, I would rather see our pitcher give up bombs than walk the bases.
Yeah.
Like, give us some action. That's why your defense is out there.
Yeah.
Give us action. We're playing the field because we're the best at it. You're not playing the field because you're the best at pitching the ball across the plate. So pitch it 60 feet, 6 inches. Into the catcher's mitt. Top in that mitt. All right? When it's 0-2, 1-2, yeah, maybe spike something, Be a little competitive with the pitch. Other than that, throw it down the middle sometimes. Never know what's going to happen, but percentages say more than 70% of the time you're successful pitchers. So throw strikes. Next, what do you look forward to for our 3-week break? We have one more series against the Eagles. I think we have 1 or 2 more to start like our second time playing through the second round. What are you looking forward to for the 3, maybe 4 weeks off that we have?
I think one of those weeks.
What do you think you're going to do?
Isn't the Prague Baseball Week in one of those weeks?
Sure, why not?
So yeah, I'll be there
How are you getting there?
at the Austrian national team.
Oh, you're
I
playing.
think so.
Shit.
Hopefully.
Can I get a fake birth certificate and play?
Just marry the Austrian girl.
I haven't found one yet.
Time to do so.
So can I marry her now, play in that, get divorced, and then... You know, I've really been debating this, like, because I get really mad about not playing here because of the import rule. You know, like that's why like we kind of switch off. Other than we're short guys, so it's like you know. But I'm really getting mad, so I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
I want to play this game as long as I can, and I hate this import rule. I start debating and battling in my mind every day I come to the field. Like, even when I'm at home, I'm like, do I just marry a damn Czech girl and just say, screw it? Let's fucking get our citizenship. I can play every day in Extraliga. Like, I can literally play every day and just be an Extraliga all-star and then play in the WBC.
The thing is, for example,
You think it's worth it? Like, do I do it? Because
why not?
I'm kind of shit out of luck, I feel like, out in America. And,
Yeah.
I know I can compete with all those guys, too.
Yeah.
Like, easy peasy. But